Does he look hurt to you?
I can't see him. I don't want to go out there. I don't know what's going on. So they're sending.
So you think he's yelling help?
Yes.
All right, what is your...
It's the chilling call that could be one of the biggest points in this case. But whose voice was it on that 911 call? Well, let's look at some of the evidence. First, Mary Kutcher, Selma Lamilla, they both talked about how they believe it had to be Trayvon Martin, two ear witnesses. Let's take a listen.
We were in the kitchen. I heard the crying. It was a little boy. As soon as the gun went off, the crying stopped. Therefore, it tells me it was not Zimmerman crying. Immediately, we went out the sliding glass door and see Zimmerman over the body with his hands on the body.
We hear somebody say that this guy, it was calling for help, like Zimmerman, and that was not happen in my window, in my porch that night.
Now, keep in mind, another witness says he wasn't sure whose voice it was. So then we look at George Zimmerman. Days after the killing, he walked police through what happened, and he said, yes, that was my voice. Let's take a look.
When he was hitting my head against it, felt like my head was going to explode, and I thought I was going to lose consciousness. So I tried to squirm so that I could get, because he only had a small portion of my head on the concrete. So I tried to squirm off the concrete. And when I did that, somebody here opened the door, and I said, help me, help me. And they said, I'll call 911. I said, no, help me. I need help. And I don't know what they did, but that's when my jacket moved up, and I had my firearm on my right side hip.
And then there's Tracy Martin and Sabrina Fulton. Tracy Martin initially wasn't sure whose voice it was. Later came out and said that was his son. It's a point that he and Sabrina Fulton made clear in an interview with Anderson Cooper.
I believe that's Trayvon Martin. That's my baby's voice. Every mother knows their child, and that's his voice.
The screams got more franticer, and at that second that we heard the shot, the screams just completely stopped. He saw his death.